Welcome back to Neo. Alright. So let's carry on and stake our claim on the air.
What territory shall we conquer next?
Shibuya-Ikari, but first let's buy some boots. Let's up knee-high boots in that regard.
Y'all come back now.
Yeah, basically.
Hello there.
Alright.
Fluffy sweater.
So Shirai, I'm actually curious.
Yes?
If there was a Splatfest for whether or not it's Mr. Pig or Mr. Mew, even if your favorite was the one
hold
hosting
on.
the Mr. Pig side,
We
which
found
would you take?
Shicky's at.
Since the first game, I've always picked the team. Like, I've never picked based on idols unless it's been an idol fest.
So basically,
Even if I
just-
know I'm going to be on the losing team, like objectively, like Chaos versus Order, I knew I was losing when I picked Team Order, but I don't like picking based on who I think is going to win.
So basically now you can
nor
get
who's
the
your favorite
entire...
either.
Yes, too.
So basically now you can get the entire Shiki set if you want.
Practically, like
Wait a minute, hold on.
Thanks.
I don't
Coming
see
in
Shiki's
soon.
top,
yeah, that's the thing. We haven't found her top yet.
Oh, okay.
so you can get the Shiki set minus the top.
Oh well.
Don't go
Maybe
topless,
later.
folks.
Alright.
Scramble Crossing. Ugh. Incoming.
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. This is your Game Master Shiba speaking, and anyone who groans will be penalized. Hope you're feeling footloose and free on day number 3. Alliteration. Got some red hot news for ya.
You're all fired. Is the brother running the game these days?
Yes,
Yes.
that would be Shiba, yes. Yep.
And the difference is that he's been our game master for more than 1 week at that too. I'm pleased to see this turf war has kindled a fire in your bellies.
No, that's just indigestion, mate. I don't take
And although
indigestion as a joke.
And although it looks like the Ruinbringers are cooling off today, their loss can be your gain. Don't miss this chance to climb the ranks. Oh, so unlike this time now, we may have a shot with this
I ain't
game.
never seen this punk before.
Well, that's the thing, Joe. Remember, they also took a day off during the last Scramble Slam. They always take days off in the Scramble Slam.
For some reason.
True, but remember, the difference between last game and this game is like, well, there, they pretty much said, yeah, there's no way you're getting ahead of the Ruinbringers, but this time they seem to hint that, hey, if you score big enough, maybe you could get past them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Especially you, Wicked Twisters. Did you lose that spark you had last week? That's
Hey,
right.
I'll
I
have
can
you
see-
know, we're still very sparky.
Well, I suppose your hair looks sparky enough. Quit your sulking and see if you can't set my heart ablaze once more.
We're not
That's
sulking.
right.
Take your
Oh,
hurt
no.
feelings and go.
Just been overheat at this rate.
That's right. I can see you sulking.
We can only hope.
After all, a game without white-hot passion isn't one worth watching.
Wake up.
Where's the fun in that?
Stop falling asleep on camera, sir.
Over.
Oh, okay.
you
Seems
don't
like
think
your
it's
seems like your Steam Game Master's taking quite a shine to your kids.
Okay.
It could bore me to sleep.
Gramps.
You that Reaper from yesterday. What you want with us?
Yeah, what do you want, Kubo?
Just wanted to see if you notice people looking at you differently.
How exactly?
Well, first you beat Big Bad Suzukichi, albeit with some outside interference.
It's still a win.
And then you laid waste to that little power out Tsugumi. And when you topple two of the top players in the game, people start to talk.
Yeah.
So our reputation is preceding us.
Saying that you're going after the head-on shot next.
Huh. Straight to the head of the Runebringers. That would be
I
interesting.
beg your pardon.
Basically, you're the next most dangerous thing.
Oh, we're screwed.
Exactly. It's Wicked Twister season.
Wait, are you saying the Roadbreakers are a three-man team?
No,
Oh,
it's rabbit
snap.
season.
Of course. Don't tell me you didn't know.
So they're pulling a note from our book. They're going short.
Suzukichi and
but heavy.
Tsugumi just do all the dirty work on their boss's behalf.
So basically the boss
Hey.
the boss just stands around doing nothing.
Do
Apparently.
they sit out the turf wars because they're outnumbered?
There you go.
Wow.
There's your reason.
So basically, the Ruinbringers are the equivalent of somebody who gets to the top of a leaderboard but doesn't want to compete for the sake because they're scared of losing their place.
That's one reason. Another nasty beating you give him is another. The mere mention of your name's got the other two shaking the sneakers.
So even the Ruinbringers are afraid of us now.
Well, although you can only go so far, reputation alone. Our
Trust me,
team
I
is
played
growing
enough
quickly
Pokemon.
into a group of Gary and Mary Sue's tools. The real question is, do you got the skills to go that way?
So are we the bad guys now? The team that lords over others?
I don't see any skulls on their pins or something.
Okay.
I think that's you, Pedro.
No, I think that was you, Dwebs.
Yep.
They're the ones
Huh?
that bubble going to... Oh. Ain't nobody could win the fights they won without skill.
Okay, never mind. Beat actually has a skull on his... Oh, where?
So how's about you shut that trap of yours before they take you
Well,
out too?
well, remember too, that's their motif, both beat and rhyme in their clothes in the first.
I forgot about that.
And another thing.
A reaper.
Why are you even talking to us to begin with?
That's
That
a
is
good.
a good question.
that's a-
You
that-
just popped out of nowhere to
Yeah.
peckle us.
Beat is the bomb.
I'm not surprised Fret likes me.
Well, I guess there's something more to ship Fret with, I guess.
Oh, it seems this is far from his first verbal bout.
Oh, you have no
Honestly-
idea, sorry, Nagi.
Honestly, Tio, Fred is so compatible, you could probably ship just about anyone
It's like
with him.
it's Okay, go ahead.
Ain't the time to take with your elders, kid. So, you think you know it all because it is your second time at the rodeo.
Technically, fourth time if we're counting all his other games.
But who's counting,
yeah.
Trova?
I know that messing with players is against the rules, yo.
Credit rules,
The
Mark.
old rules.
We got enough on our plates racking up points without you getting up in our business.
Beat, if that were still the case, then Shoki wouldn't get off messing with us.
So get lost before this gets ugly.
Kids these days, I'm telling ya.
That's fighting words.
You'd be all long gone by now if you didn't have a shower.
Well, that's
That's a bad
kind of the
thing.
point of teamwork, isn't it?
You know, Gramps, fighting with these three really helped me get back into the groove.
Literally, there's a groove mechanic. So yeah.
In less than 1 day, technically.
How's about you and me go one-on-one and I'll prove it to you?
Beat, what did we told you about just beating the first person to pass onto the street?
But my name is Beat.
Also, not for nothing, Beat, but trying to go one-on-one with a Reaper didn't exactly go well for you in the old games.
Dude, you can't just pick a fight with a Reaper. Can you?
Yes, I can.
Check the rulebook.
Well, it ain't gonna be no walk in the park.
Not to mention, we did defeat Reapers in the previous game, so...
But even Reapers was players once upon a time.
That is true. Yep. Remember, Reapers are players who chose to become Reapers.
And
Because they hate
besides,
themselves.
I used to be a Reaper myself.
Well, actually...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it depends, Shiro. Like, we're actually going to see a particular reason why one of the Reapers in this game became a Reaper.
I talked about that in my Final Thoughts of Reapers game, Shiro. Again, it's the idea of preferring to be stagnant in a kind of state while the status quo incentivizes and moving on. It's just a viable choice, technically on neutral level.
Mm-hmm.
A Reaper?
Well, easy there, Tiger. Ain't exactly fair if I ain't allowed to fight back, is it?
Oh, so we can attack Reapers, but Reapers can't attack us.
A word to the wise, you just could have an entire team of ex-Reapers.
But you won't have a chance in hell.
A ghost of a chance, true. That's what Forky's told me. And it still wouldn't stop the Rainbringers from coming out on top.
Well, yeah, because they're a bunch of point hoggers, it seems.
Anyways, I'll let you getting back to pretending like you got a shot at winning.
This also serves it.
Interesting. 1 minute he's talking about how... Okay.
Shiro?
Gone with the Wind.
Oh, yeah.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's a great movie, actually, yes.
You know, it's interesting.
Don't go showing your face around us no more, Gramps.
Yeah, and stay away.
It's interesting. 1
You
minute
sure
he's talking
told
about
me,
how
Pete.
all the teams are scared of us. Next he's saying, but there's no chance we'll beat them.
So, Beat, were you seriously a Reaper? It's a long story, Fred.
Sure was.
Also, is Big technically the oldest of the group now?
Well, yeah, he's 3 years
Oh,
older than
yeah,
us.
I think so.
Well, okay. I don't know. Let me check how old Nagi is. Dwebs, could you? Actually, never mind. I'll do it just in case Dwebs accidentally gets himself spoiled.
An ex-Reaper can probably do all kinds of things.
Just a sec, though. How are you alive now? If you used to be a Reaper, I know that he's older than Fret and Randall, obviously, but let me recheck again how old Nagi is.
Because I went back to being a player.
It was a roller coaster.
That was the only way I could save Neku.
Yep.
It was a whole plot point. Play the first game.
And it had nothing to do with my sister's death, I swear. There's that name again.
Sorry. Wow, you're like a page in the Legend of Neku. Pretty cool, eh, boss? No, it's also.
I can look it up without spoiling myself.
Go ahead, Jova.
I agree. It is unclear to me why my input is required in this scenario.
I kind of also agree.
Well, it's a way of it's her wordy way of asking. Why are you asking me?
But I understand, Fred's enthusiasm. Why he just jumped the ball to Nagi in particular for this?
Well,
Anyway, Nagi is...
maybe I'll get back to you on the 3rd week. Anyway,
Yes,
Anyway,
go ahead.
Nagi is 19 and Beat and Neo is 18, so technically Nagi
oh,
is still
there you go.
the
So
oldest.
Nagi's still the oldest, right?
I still get to be the boss.
So you two close? For sure. Me and him always had each other's back, sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, that is-
always.
Well, that's just revisionism.
Well, to be fair, he's probably just talking about the 3rd week in particular.
I know. I
At
know, but
too. Right when it mattered.
I know that the game is going somewhere with this.
Would have put money on them being here. I guess the odds was always.
So there you go. Beat is looking for Neku, obviously, because remember when Coco shot Neku at the end of
He
A New
was
Day,
there.
he was there. So obviously he's looking for Neku.
Your father
I
finally
wonder
lucked
if he-
out, making it to the UG and all. No, I don't know where else to look, yo.
How about Quadratum? I told people tend to end up there all the time now these days.
Sorry to hear that. No, it's fine. Moping around ain't gonna get me nowhere.
Exactly.
Pete, did you check everywhere in Shibuya?
Sure thing.
Anyway, let's bounce.
Well-
Top spot ain't gonna take itself. I mean, I checked my own house in case he was there.
Well, Joe, but we ourselves checked the entirety of Shibuya. We didn't find him. So
Words out of my mouth.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure there are some places we just can't go yet. Remember, in the original game, when Reapers didn't want us to go certain places, they had their ways of locking that stuff down. I'm just saying, you think Beat, who's a veteran, would consider maybe Neku was being kept in one of those secret places that Reapers don't want us to go.
Just need to climb to first place by the final day. And then leave this game behind us for good.
I mean,
he's new here.
yeah, he's new here. Just cut him some slack.
Let him
Now that we
join.
got
It's
beat
like-
on our side, I think we can actually do it.
It's like that
Well,
scene
you
from
can come
SpongeBob. Should we
close.
tell him?
Well, it doesn't hurt just
but,
to be positive, I guess.
Like, I'm gonna obviously go out on a limb here, but I'm gonna guess that Neku's going to be our partner for the third and final week. Only because it seems like they're definitely building up with these returning.
Maybe Jovan Neku is the leader of the Ruin Bringers, for all we know.
Yeah, for all you know, Joe, maybe
that
Neku's the leader of the Ruin Bringers. Maybe Neku's turned evil.
Oh, yes. Just like Master Chief in Halo 5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Well,
but,
we'll see.
That said, Pete, did Neku's boyfriend by chance have anything to do with you bursting your way back into the UG?
Who knows? Anyway,
Okay,
Because
well,
remember, Joshua was also there when Coco shot Neku.
well, remember, Joshua even talked to Anakoma after the fact, and he was going to and apparently he was just going to see where the heck exactly would this lead. So I guess we'll figure it out. For now, let's just.
I'm pretty sure I recall Joshua having a gun during that.
Oh no, he did.
Coco
He did.
shot
He
Neku.
did. He did. He tried to attack Coco to protect Neku, but he was too late.
He couldn't save the love of his life from dying again. Now, is that a failure on God's part or what?
Okay. The boss of this area has appeared,
This area has appeared.
as in this guy.
A whoosh.
Taking me on,
Let's
yo.
try.
also I need a reminder, Pedro. It's not for something that I need to actually say immediately, but I'm busy collecting information on the matter. Because I remember we did, the game did talk about Beat and Ryan's parents, but if I remember correctly, we don't really see what they look like.
No.
Okay.
No. All we know is that they're shit parents, since they kept telling Beat, can't you just be more like Rhyme?
Yeah, no, I remember that. I just was wondering if they were a case like
You know-
Abigail's and Sneep's parents from, Speedrunning 3 or not.
You know, it's interesting,
Okay,
since you bring that
I'll
up.
get back to you on that later.
You know,
Another time.
you bringing that up to actually reminded me of something. That song, but we're gonna get a cutscene from it right now, so hold on. There you go. Took this
The
area.
pure hearts are eliminated.
Yeah, we killed the pure hearts, at least.
Hell yeah.
How can we kill that which is already dead?
Well, the other teams didn't fear us before. They should now. Now, excuse me, I just gotta wash this blood out of my hands.
We are becoming the overlords of the game. We
Not
are the
everyone
true
dies with
heroes.
sparkles.
Hey,
Heads up, players! Got another news flash coming your way.
There's been a massacre, literally. There's blood
Yes.
everywhere.
The Wicked Twisters have made their mark on another area. They're the big bad wolves of this game, the tough and twisted terrors of the left era. The pure hearts and the beauties must be reeling. They both had their turfs swept up and away by the Twisterinos.
That's not our name.
It's your nickname. Can anybody stop their raging whirlwind of destruction? Oh, who will be the hero
See?
to stop these dastardly villains of the brawl?
See this guy
I
gets
got a
the
feeling
reason.
We'll find out soon enough.
See, this guy gets the logic behind the Wicked Twister's name.
Because if I know these teams like I do, they ain't gonna take that kind of thievery lying down.
Exactly.
So get ready to get dogpiled.
Hmm.
Isn't thievery the point of a turf war?
Kinda. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Ringo.
I don't know. Splatoon players practically ask for people to get hanged every time they steal spots, even though that's the point of it.
Sorry, go on.
The city's yours for the taking, players, so get out there and grab it. And don't
That point
forget,
exactly.
the boss will be watching, so be sure to give him a good show.
Play some Crusader Kings, so there's more to that than just the cocking.
Also, Turf War is technically war reenactment
All
done
right.
by 15-year-olds. you
I,
know.
I don't want to be too doom and gloom, but I think it's safe to say the other teams will be coming to take our turf.
No, they'll be
Don't
coming to
say.
shake our hands. Of course they'll be coming to take our turf.
Sure sounds like it.
That's it. Couldn't we just play keep away and just hide?
So we just fend them off. It's easy as that, yo.
Like,
I
technically,
agree with Beat.
I mean, yeah, but it's 2 teams against 1.
when has that stopped us before?
One of them could keep us busy while the other makes a move. That's true.
So again, why not just hide, turtle up, and camp for the rest of the game?
No, because, we still need to conquer also their territories.
Not to mention we have more than just this area, so us staying here would allow them.
Wasn't it just a case of whoever had majority at the end wins?
We're not exactly equipped to handle a two-front assault.
No, the rules are it ends when one team conquers everybody's the entirety of Shibuya, basically.
And there's a very good chance the other teams are going to take advantage of that.
There's no time limit, at least. Well, yeah, you get my
What if-
point.
But what if we were to meet our enemies on both fronts?
You mean
Oh,
split?
we're gonna pull a Napoleon Bonaparte
Time
and
for
basically split up our factions and get them on the surprise?
Time for some strategic thinking.
Or will it be psychological warfare we wage?
Mm-hmm.
Like, split up?
I mean,
Well, King, it looks like we got another mystery.
it's an option. Seriously?
Yeah, I question the effectiveness of this plan. Like, your territory, when you just conquer, is actually close to the Pure Heart Stronghold. Aim for that first and then come back for the Barrier Beauties.
Like,
Of
I do get that there's a bit of a risk, since if I recall correctly, with all 4 of them together, if all of them get defeated, that means all their territory will be lost. Although, granted, once we're in their territory, technically, even if we lose on their turf, won't we not lose our turf?
Well, objectively speaking,
Agreed.
we Twisters are quite the formidable force.
That's code for main characters.
Yeah.
We have the unique designs in here to prove it.
So by that logic, Jova, the main character of Twisters was the Tornadoes. Hell yeah, we is. I mean, yeah, but
Seriously?
she ain't wrong. We already took the other teams' turf once today.
I mean, that's not wrong. Yeah.
But didn't we do that by, sticking together?
We showed the Ruin Bringers who's boss the day before.
Also, yeah, yesterday we learned that the Ruinbringers technically are employing the help of Mr. Mew, aka Mr. Pig.
I guess you're right. Okay, Jova, the bit is dead. Move on.
No, Beat is still alive.
No. The bit as in the joke he's going for.
I
To
know, Pedro.
Maybe they've got a
He was
point.
following you up on that one, Pedro.
I hope would be hopeless about me now, me moto. Prick. But maybe we're not so hopeless after all.
That's the
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah, that's the spirit to get when the ground starts to shake under your feet instead.
Especially now that we got Beat on board.
I don't know. We're still pretty sorely outnumbered.
Again, when has that stopped you before?
It was not more than a mere suggestion.
Well, Rindude, you're the leader. What do you think?
Well, because I left my pistol back at home, we'll have to do this for Plan B.
I don't think a
Well,
pistol.
what?
still back at home and flipping Japan, and you're like, how old, kid?
Well, what do you think, Rindo? Yeah, turns
He
out my
stole it.
dad's actually a mafia boss.
He
part of
stole
the
it from
Yakuza.
Joshua.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
That-
Oh god, does that mean
idiot left his gun behind?
that implies that Joshua is his father?
For his special left, he uses a gun.
In this case, Jervy would be his cousin.
Oh, Neko didn't tell us you two had a kid.
Well, that way the Gary students will be complete, related to a main character from the first game.
You're the leader, ain't you?
Literally godson at that, which would make him Jesus.
You keep calling me boss. What's the difference between leader and boss?
Because by boss,
mean,
because
yeah,
by
but-
boss you mean you're our senpai.
The grown-up.
I have no preference as to how we proceed.
Also because boss is a term originating from Danish language, if I remember correctly.
So that's Fret's way of basically telling Nagi that she's the grown-up old person here.
I shall do as Lord Rindo bids.
Okay, Rindu, it's up to you.
If it was Fret's idea, then we're not doing it, obviously.
It's funny because she's older than Rindu, but she seems to
Not
consider
gonna
him
lie.
her senpai.
Sure, I think you're gonna like how this ends up then. Not gonna,
Oh,
not gonna lie. I'm still not super about this, but I'll go with whatever Rindu decides.
Well, in that case,
Okay.
Fret, why don't you
Um,
go with Nagi?
Alright then, the three of us will split up. You, being a distraction.
There's
Oh, you
four
heard
of
him,
you.
Captain.
It's interesting
What's
you
it
say.
gonna be?
It's interesting you say that, Jova.
I really have to choose.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
You're the
Yes.
leader!
Yes.
Organization!
Let's see.
Right.
Let's do it.
Abilities. Okay, let's try splitting up.
I'm
You
deciding.
can actually choose.
You can
whether or
choose.
not to
You
split
can
up
you,
or not.
you can choose, but I like this variation of the plot line better for one specific reason.
Alright then, I'm gonna go with my boy Rindo.
There you go, Jova. You know what that means.
Oh.
Well, okay, lovebirds, it's time for you to have some character development, so shuffle off.
I choose death.
You're already dead, so that's not an
I choose
option.
double death.
So that means
Well, that-
Fred
well, that
and
just
Penny
defeats
is
the
team
purpose.
2.
Penny.
Gotta love that B doesn't have a funny nickname for Fred.
In the Japanese script, he probably call her Nagi-chan or something like that. Probably.
Well, when you get down to it, Fred is already a nickname, so...
It's I know it's an honorific, but I just don't know what honorific he uses in the Japanese script. Go on, Shuri.
Permit me to ask, why split the teams like that?
Yeah,
And I love. Hold on. I like Pete's reasoning actually. Go ahead.
That's what both. Well, I may have played the game before, but I'm still getting back into the groove.
Meaning I'm rusty. I'm still not quite on top form. Which-
You don't often expect to come back to a death game now, do ya?
Yes. So I figure I ought to follow the leader and let him lend me a hand.
Yes! That is absolutely the only reason whatsoever we are doing this.
This is not an excuse at all.
I fail to comprehend how his presence in any way assures your well-being.
Oh, come on,
Hey,
Nagi, you've been
have more
speaking...
faith in your teammates.
Nagi, you've been speaking Rindo's praises non-stop, calling him Lord Rindo, and oh, so now he's suddenly not a good companion to have?
No, I think
For shame.
I'm pretty sure she's just questioning his reasoning.
I know the real
Well,
reason, that's a joke.
It's well, when it comes to the whole calling him Lord Rendo job, like wait till the end of the game. I'll get back to you on that.
Oh,
Just feel
then it'll
safer
be...
that way, you know?
Then it'll be Lord Preto.
Well, hey, man, don't sweat the details, boss. Let's just make the most of it. Well, technically, Joe, if she were to call him Lord, it would be Lord Tozai. So,
Well, who knows? Maybe she knows he prefers to go by Fret, so she would call him Lord Fret Maximus.
who knows? Who knows?
Come on, Nagi, it'll be fun.
Be Nagi suffering.
Oh, what's
We're
the worst
actually,
that's happened
we're
to you
actually,
without them dying?
we're actually going to get not now, but later on. I think it's 2 parts from now, if I remember correctly. We're actually going to get.
I gotta go.
Go ahead.
Let's see. The beauties will be posted up here, and the poor hearts will be here.
Poor
Maybe we should
hearts.
take the beauties to
I see what you did there, Beat.
Or like 2 hearts, am I right?
You know, maybe Rindo and Beach should take the pure hearts just to
Pure hearts. Close though.
perhaps.
Whatever. We'll go with the beauties.
Yeah, probably to save Fret the pain of having to beat his.
To Simpa.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to Dogenzaka and O East.
At the same time, so Rino doesn't have to deal instead with the Pure Arts team.
Then me and
Yeah,
Boss.
because he's a fan of Motai.
Then me and Boss will go after the Pure Hearts.
Yeah, that actually is good, strategically speaking.
Which shall take us to the west exit and the express underpass.
Yes, Boss, it's the expressway underpass, not the express underpass.
What
Oh,
else?
they're already communing like a married
Did you
couple.
hear something?
Oh, I did. Oh, you didn't hear anything, but I did. I heard the sound of your beautiful voice.
Ew.
Someone's gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Sounds like a plan.
Again, can't kill you. You're already dead.
Double kill me. We will lose this game. I swear.
I'm not
Can't
going. I'm
lose.
not.
We have too much money riding on this Nagi.
I'm not going to. I'm not going. Obviously, I can't show it to you yet because spoilers, Shiroi. But there's a. Oh, go ahead.
Good luck, you two.
I fear I shall need it.
I'm not gonna show it to you guys because it's obviously spoilery. But there's one particular, like when we see the like canon-wise the entire so the final interaction between Fret and Nagi in the story. I'm not gonna say how it is, like what the last time they speak to each other in the story in general. Not necessarily in the not necessarily in the ending, obviously. I'm not kidding you. There's an LPer who's a big Square Enix person. She. Is also a fan of the first game. She even loudly said, "I ship them so hard." So so trust me. Like when you trust, let me put it this way, Dwebs. When you see the ending of this game, you're gonna have a lot of fun doing the game of hindsight and trying to see what the game has been hinting up until this point. But
It turned out that Nagi is like a time traveler, and she's actually
No.
come back in time to save Fret from dying.
No.
Fret accidentally killed one of her pets.
This is a-
and she still hung up over it.
I'll just say this: this is a Twilly game, so it's a relatable human matter that is overcome with good communication. Again, a Twilly game, basically. Go on, Shirei.
Yeah, Shirai.
My best advice to Nagi would be to not fret.
Well, look at it this way, Shirei.
Exactly.
If I remember correctly,
I've been holding on to that pun for several.
Shirei, like, if I understand you correctly, you're also not exactly great with extroverts. I'm guessing. Like Nagi, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing you could. That's one thing you may have in common with her. I'm guessing you're not great with extroverts.
No, not at all.
Well, then that's one thing you and Nagi have in common, at least. There you go. All right. See you for the next part, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.